uno que ha jugado con Jalisco en el club se lo cobraron en San Diego. Y después Morro le gusta tanto que de volar. Además, me esperaron de esperarlo y cabrón de volar. Y yo pensé que ya no iba a volver a jugar.
Hey, ref.
Watch for score.
I don't get that game.
Richard, he's got Richard.
Like you would Oh, so I just go to the gym.
¡Pégale, cabrón!
Uy, no.
them, not giving them any room to think nor breathe. And let's see what happens here. Let's see. Ball again goes up and high, contested, and again it's BvA who wins it. And now an opportunity now. A header down to the goalkeeper, safe, simple. Opportunity. No one really checks in. Looks like Martin just got himself into a pickle here. And there you go. And the goalkeeper is booted up. Now let's see what's gonna happen. Great header. But it's still BVA's ball here, and will he get a shot away? No, he tries to cross it in, does well, and it's, oh my fly. What a phenomenal save. I think the goalkeeper has continuously saved Jalisco from going down. And it's a great job by Angel Escobar to keep this game alive, well and alive for Jalisco. And BVA definitely would be wanting to get some of these goals in the back of the net. Some of their finishing just hasn't been there. But it's been the day of the goalkeeper so far. Let's see what happens. Ball's going in. Yet another corner for BVA. Will they finally capitalize on these chances? But it's a great defensive take. And now it's an opportunity for Jalisco to break. But again, just losing the ball out. And now it's BVA with the chance. What a slide tackle. But what a great way to evade it. And now we got ourselves yet another throw-in. Wow. No throw-in, ladies and gentlemen. Referee has given it. It's halftime. 0-0. Jalisco will be lucky to still be in this one. BVA will be regretting that they haven't put their chances away. Not to say that Jalisco had maybe one of the easiest clears opportunities that they've missed. Game's been good, intense. 0-0. First half.
BvB. we move this tent a little bit?
Huh? Wanna move it?
Move the tent a little bit so we don't have to do it later.
Okay. This way?
Yeah. We'll wait till Colson gets back and we can.
Okay. Should have checked the size.
You have O in here twice.
Oh.
On your keyboard, you have O on here twice.
So we changed we bought a new, the keyboard that came with the computer got bad. We ordered another batch, and all of them also went bad too. So let's see, it's broken.
Look at the keyboard and try and figure out what's wrong with it. Yes.
You're fucking MVP today.
Type your name. in your mouth. Where's the C?
There's no Z.
Where's the C?
It's right here. He has O in here twice.
Threw up in my mouth.
Okay, so now
Wait, what the
heck?
Okay, now create match.
25 letters. BvB, away team, Jalisco FC, venue, Exodus, County. Last things were set up.
Check.
It's fine, it's fine.
It's fine. Change time to 40 minutes. And then gotta change to team.
It gets bad when it's Bryce and Mo going.
Just type something in here. Type playoffs.
So it's Riverside FC, right?
Yeah.
Oh, start date.
Put now. Nice. And then you want to go to this drop menu here. Go to overlays. I'm gonna change so you work. You see where it says text control. Just put a new conference here. Just do it back.
Forgot which beauty is not. I tried to do. Is it like control? Yes, it's control V.
Like that. Okay.
Not Command V or whatever.
Alright, okay, let me grab that. Thanks, guys. Can't do this without you.
We're here for you. Oh yeah. Ask Colson how he physics. He's good at physics. So far, I'm like
I don't know about good,
feeling
but I enjoy it.
See, I don't.
He'll make you not enjoy it.
Well, I don't know. He like
It's the worst class I've ever taken.
really. It's always dependent on the teacher, or you might be doing more math-based stuff.
He's doing more math-based stuff.
Have you guys seen The Disaster Artist?
Oh, that movie is.
Did you watch it?
I saw it on the plane. Yeah. Have you seen the actual movie?
No, I don't want to. It's so bad. Oh, hi, Mark.
If we have over to Duncan.
Cool story, Mark.
You want to go to Duncan?
How much time do we have left?
A game and a half.
The next game starts at 11, actually.
Oh,
So we have
what?
half an hour.
Wait, so this is.
Cutting this one short?
Oh, sorry. This is halftime. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Okay, sorry. I take that back.
Yeah. We'll probably running grab food for all of us.
Yeah.
That guy said he was gonna grab 2 of them. But
What do you want?
you're like,
You want donuts?
I don't know how you like their. I might run over there. You guys want anything? We want to do some meat because I think I'm gonna take coffee or.
When do we start the next one?
Wait, so I'm just gonna walk. No, the street's dangerous.
What? No.
You want anything?
No, I'm good for now. Yeah.
Um,
Well, I'm buying some ice cream.
maybe I'll take just a donut. Anyone. Surprise me. Yeah. You have to go through that gate.
Yeah, go through that gate and then you can cut across the dirt lot to the crosswalk.
Oh, we start
Or
from
you can
that.
jaywalk and be like one of those people.
Vimeo can help.
Cool, so what are you gonna miss the most about Ireland?
Ireland. Let's see. Probably the cold. Probably miss that in a bit. I'll probably miss the cold in a few once I get.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back as things are about to kick off in the second half of this semi-final playoff match between BBVA and Jalisco. The repeat of season 1's final, in which this game went all the way into the penalties, and BBVA crowned themselves champion. Now we'll see if Jalisco gets an opportunity to get revenge on that matchup and knock out BBVA and get themselves a seed into the playoff final here. Referee's just making sure that everything's all set and ready to go. Looks like we're just waiting for the go-ahead to get things going. Recap of what happened in the first half. It was mostly all BVVA, and a couple opportunities. The goalkeeper for Jalisco has kept themselves in this one so far, and will be interesting to see whether or not the teams are able to capitalize on this. Referee looks like he's getting himself ready, and still nothing yet. Any minute now, ref. Let's see what happens. Well, referee gives the go-ahead. It's the start of the second half.
What was the score first?
0-0. We stayed 0-0 in this matchup. Let's see what this game has in store for us. BBVA now get themselves going. Good defensive pressure by Jalisco, and now it's an opportunity for them to break here. And now it's a thunderous challenge here, and the referee gonna give a yellow card. It was very, very hard from the back, and it's the right call to be made right there. But it's a yellow card for the BBA player. Looks like it was for number 2 for BBVA. That's gonna be Angel Fernandez. So Angel getting himself a yellow card. Now a chance for Jalisco to put this one in. Does so, and just barely gets it out, but it looks a shot from Jalisco, and that ball is well over the goal. But it's a good start for Jalisco in the second half. Let's see what happens now. BVA on the ball, moving it around like they like to. Not a lot of pressure from Jalisco here, but they do hold their positions well. And I think that's going to make it a little bit difficult for BBVA to find spaces. Interesting take. Now Richie gets the ball into the middle. Juan does well to hold it and play it off wide. BBVA doing well to move themselves forward little by little. Great play, great movement. And will this be a good ball in? Not really. What an opportunity now for BBVA. An opportunity now down the middle. Will he release? Great contest right there. Richie puts the ball in. No offside call right here. An opportunity now for them to put it in. The goalkeeper does well to call for that. And Jalisco yet again find themselves. And looks like we have our goalkeeper down. What has happened? Oh, looks like there was a bit of a collision in there. And the goalkeeper has gotten himself the worst case scenario for this one. This might be a little bit of red alert for Jalisco, as the goalkeeper has been the best player for them on the pitch. And to see him down, not what you want to see right now if you're Jalisco. Definitely not. But it looks like he's up. He's ready to go. And the goalkeeper is ready to get this one rolling yet again. Now, what will Jalisco do? Gone, but no one there to receive it. An opportunity now for Jalisco to press. Very good movement. And they rip that one forward into the ball. But it looks like Jalisco just collect themselves just enough. But the pressure from BBVA has definitely been something to admire. Now the ball just has gone out. Now an opportunity for BBVA. Who's going to ask for it? Who's going to call for it? Will they reset? No, they go down the middle. Juan does well. Richie. Oh. Now Angel. Put a good ball. No. Ball just a little bit behind 17. And an opportunity for Jalisco again to collect themselves. And another chance for BVA to keep the pressure on. Let's see what's made out of this game so far. Let's see what happens here. A lively second half. Definitely different from the first half. I think Jalisco have composed themselves a little bit more. They found themselves in the game much better. And whilst it has been a lot more pressure from BBVA, it'll be interesting to see how Jalisco approach the second half. Now, BBVA have to be careful. You know, this high press is a very smart one, but how long could they keep those legs going for that long of a match for such high intensity? Now, whilst I'm saying all this, it looks like Jalisco just found themselves in a little bit of trouble, but does well to reset and find themselves in an option of playing the ball out. Now that ball is still Jalisco's. Now it looks like Angel's gonna try to press here, but it's a very good pressing again by BBVA. And now you see a great chance by Jalisco, but again, it's just been all defensive play by BBVA. Let's see if they can get themselves out a little bit of that danger situation. Martin now on the ball. Does well to play back in the middle by himself. Great switch. Richie does well to find himself in a great pocket of space. Goes wide. Now an opportunity for Martin to push up here. Oh, the ball just gets deflected, and we have ourselves yet another throw-in. Let's see what the referee's giving here. He's giving him an opportunity to make another substitution. Opportunity now for BBVA. Ball still in. Now there you go. Ball's being played down the middle. An option for them to reset. They do so. And now the goalkeeper gets a chance to get himself an attacking start. BBVA's done well whenever they do have the ball on their feet. And now the ball gets divided yet again. And the goalkeeper is just going to easily collect that and see if Jalisco can yet again start an attack. They haven't been able to hold possession for much longer. And they divide the ball yet again. And it looks like it's again going to be BVA who keep themselves on possession. Oh, little bit of a contested challenge right there. An option now for BBVA. Can't turn, but the ball's still for them. Martin is going to go into the middle. He does. Finds Richard. Juan. Great ball in. Oh, it's a great header, but no one there to receive it. And there's two people right there. Not enough, but he rips it, and it's an easy ball for the goalkeeper. Still 0-0 in this matchup. No goal whatsoever, but I think it's one of these games in which you think whoever scores the first goal most likely will come out victorious. And it hasn't been the same lively start to this second half the way we had in the second, but I think that's because Jalisco have done well to plant themselves in this matchup. An option now, but not the right one. Jalisco trying to get themselves out of danger, finally putting that ball down, but not exactly what you needed. If you're Jalisco, if you're BvBA, you're happy for that. Ball still out wide. Let's see what happens here. An option. Great ball inside, no offside call, and the shot that just goes wide over the goalkeeper. Phenomenal option there for BBVA to get themselves on the score sheet, and they only have themselves to blame that they do not have themselves a lead here. Again, BBVA is going to want that back, and just like in the first half, it's been them with the best opportunities. Jalisco really leaking at the back right now, and we'll have to wait and see. Can they keep themselves composed back there, and can they get themselves an attack? It's a good ball by the goalkeeper. Good touch. Let's see what happens. Like again, great press by BVA, but very well to get himself out of that danger zone. But then that terrible pass switch over, and again it's BBVA's ball. Jalisco just have not been able to do much here now. An option. Again, down that wide hand side. Great switch. An option roll to put that ball into the back. And Richie does well. It's a reset here for BBVA, but they won't mind. Jalisco's still on their toes here. It's a great ball in, but that ball just runs a little bit too much. And it's a goal kick for Jalisco. Let's see. Are they going to get things going? Playing it quickly. Let's see what happens. It's a great header by BBVA's defense. And the ball just goes wide now. Poor clearance. It's a throw-in. It's a good throw. Who's going to get that? The defense does well. It's an over. Great defensive header. And they rip. But still, BBVA. That looked like a handball from over here. Referee says no. What an option for BBVA. Richie has it. Richie plays it. What a great ball in. Can he find someone in the back? And it's a great thunderous challenge. And it looked a little bit nasty, but the referee gives a corner kick. It's a highly contested matchup, ladies and gentlemen. But so far, the physical battle has been so far the highlights of this game, as we still yet to have a goal. We have a corner, and BVA trying to be a little smart here and try to take it from the other side, but referee calls him out for it. Let's see now. BVA, another corner. First one of the second half, but had plenty in the first. Didn't make anything of this. And the option now. No one comes to collect. Referee says there was a push right there. Foul. And again, BVA letting these opportunities go. An option here to play short. No, they go long again. Again, it's BBVA who win all of these contested challenges. And looks like it's still an option now for BBVA. Good ball. Nope. Wanted it to be a good ball, but just wasn't. Good communication by Jalisco. And now BvA reset. They move it around. Jalisco does well to try to hold off their spaces, but it looks like the midfield has just maybe lost a bit of their concentration, as Richie has had a tremendous amount of space and time to be on the ball. Great take here, an option. What a great pass. And he just finds himself, and the referee gives a foul. That was a bit tentative there, but the referee gives it, calls it. Jalisco will happily take that. Will they get an opportunity to rest here? They're gonna go long again. Again, it's just these long balls haven't worked for Jalisco. I feel like they've just completely given possession here. Looks like they're playing it out here in the back. And look at that, Richard with a shot, with an option. But it's a great last-ditch tackle there by the defense. And again, it's BvBA's ball. Let's see, will they or will they not finally capitalize on all this possession? We've seen games completely been turned around on their head. When you think one team has it all it takes is one moment of brilliance or one moment of mistake for the other team to capitalize. Referee not giving that one, but he does in the end. Dangerous opportunity here. Looks like we're gonna have. Who are we gonna have taking this one? Let's see. Option for BvBA. Referee puts the wall. Goalkeeper setting his wall. Let's see. Option now. Let's see. Can BvBA capitalize on this? Goalkeeper looks like he's wanting to put someone there. The shot. Oh, and it just goes and gets blocked out by the defense. BvBA again, another corner. Haven't capitalized on these dead ball situations just yet. But they definitely have that upper hand here. They've been the more physical team. Let's see what is going on. Referee's pulling them out, saying none of that physical battle in the box. Let's see. It's always a physical battle inside the 18 whenever there's a corner. What's going to happen here? It's a header. And can someone find them? Oh, another phenomenal save by the goalkeeper to keep them in this one. They're going to have to build a statue for this man if they go through Jalisco, because the amount of saves he's pulled off today has been phenomenal. It's been one of those games where the goalkeeper has just not let anything in. But again, it's also been poor finishing by BvBA. An opportunity now. Again, another dead ball situation. Almost had themselves one last time. Let's see what happens here. An option. Oh, the goalkeeper just smacks it, but then finds it again. Let's see. A yellow card now. And the goalkeeper will put that ball down. Looks like we have a yellow card for BvBA. Now that's 2 yellow cards for them in this matchup. They maybe need to keep their heads a little bit more cooler. Let's see now. Referees are waiting to restart this game yet again. Let's see what happens here. An option to go long again. Contested, but won again by BvBA. As has been the story of this whole game. You know, ball gets divided, BvBA win it. And now you see that they're on the ball, on possession. Here we go. A good option. A chance for BvBA to keep going forward. Another foul now. It's starting to get heated down here. The blood will be pumping for these two teams as the game continues and the match draws closer to an end. It's gonna have to be a thought through Jalisco's head is if they want to take this one to the penalties, because they haven't been able to just break down this BBVA wall. Another ball that goes a little bit too wide, but it looks like we have a player down. It's Richard, who just seems a bit uncomfortable, but he's good to go. Ref gives the go-ahead. And again, we go long. Contested and won again by BBVA. Richard does well to get himself a little bit out of danger there. BBVA continuously press. It's been a physical matchup out there. You can't deny. Let's see what happens here. Played, passing. Played, passing. Again, is that BBVA pressure that's just continuously putting Jalisco in an uncomfortable position. We have ourselves a chance to see BBVA get this game going again. Looks like they're going to go short. They're going to start moving the ball around. They switched it well into a zone in which there's not that much manpower from Jalisco. Putting it back inside in the middle. Does well to take on one player. Does well to receive it. Chino, unfortunate right there. Doesn't have a good reception, but does well to contest it. It's Jalisco's ball. But I think if you look at the way that BBVA has been able to keep themselves in this, it's because of that constant high pressure. And look, an option there. And because of it, he gives himself a very, very important free kick option. Let's see what's going to happen. They're going to put it in the box. They're going to play short. What's the call here? Juan to take this free kick. In the box. Looks like this is going. Juan puts it in. Does well. But can someone find themselves? No. No, they cannot. And it looks like the goalkeeper had himself yet another save to add to today. And we have another corner. Options now for BBVA. Again in a dead ball situation. Ball goes in. And he finds himself inside there. And now option for Juan to put it back in. Will he? No. Goes wide. And it's a great ball in, but no one really to find himself in that shot option. And an option again. Oh, and it's a thunderous challenge, but it looks like it was all ball. Now Chino with an opportunity here with a great shot. And now another opportunity. And the goalkeeper does well to save there and collects himself 2 times. And BVA again will hope that they would have done better in that. And that ball is out. Jalisco just hasn't been able to get themselves out of danger. It's been constant pressure by BVA, and you've seen what this match has been for Jalisco. But again, BBVA will be hoping that they can get themselves a goal. They've done everything to get themselves in there, but it just either the heroic acts of the goalkeeper or because of the poor finishing, it's still 0-0 in this matchup. Let's see what's gonna happen here. You can see the total dynamic of these two teams is when Jalisco don't have the ball, they don't press as high as BVA does. And when Jalisco does have the ball, as you can tell right here, it's just been completely BBVA who force these kind of mistakes, you know, because they've been everywhere. Option now for BBVA to play out the back, and they do so, and they've done so very well this game. Finding little pockets of spaces here and there. The midfield has definitely been won mostly by BBVA. Like we said, highly contested matchup right there, you guys can see. An option now to do something from this wing. And now Jalisco with a chance to break here. Will they do so? 19's got to do it on his own. He is going to do it on his own. But it's a great last-ditch challenge by the defense. And now, what will BBVA have in their locker? Richie does well. Who's he gonna find? Finds well here. Number 17, Richard again gets himself in a position. Chino does well to lay it off. And the ball into the pocket of space. Ricky does well right there. Martin plays it out wide. High intensity from BBVA. And Jalisco just kind of ball watching at this moment. Not much they can do though. And that ball easily collected by the goalkeeper. Now plays it short. Again, good ball in. Good reception. Good turn. And now Jalisco got a chance here. Oof. Like we said, contested there. And the referee gives a foul. Option here for BBVA. Are they going to put it in the box or are they going to play it short? They do well and they play it short. Martin. To reset again. Look at how high the BBVA line is. And how compact Jalisco has been forced. Juan does well. Juan doing very well to try to go forward. Now let's see if Dortmund can find. Oh, that looked like a bad throw-in, but the goalkeeper will calmly collect that. Let's see. Jalisco needs to be smart when they do have the ball, and it starts from here. And again, it's just, it seems a bit of desperate play from Jalisco. They don't have an answer going forward. Looks like that might have been a handball. Referee does give it in the end. Players starting to get a little bit rowdy. But let's see what happens.
I think he's got it.
Ball now for Jalisco. Again, what are they going to do here? Are they going to try to throw players forward and try to put this ball into the box? Or what's going on? Ball to be played in by Jalisco. And is put in, but too much on that. And now BBVA collect. Angel with the ball. Moves it out. And now Martin going long. Finding a great through ball. But who's in the box is the real question. Oh, almost had himself right there. Quite a play. But the goalkeeper does well to collect. And again, now it's another long ball. And as well as this goalkeeper has done in that, the distribution just hasn't been there. Let's see what happens. Oh, Jesus, a foul. And I think the referee is going to give the yellow. Yep, referee will be giving that yellow. Yellow card for the Jalisco player. First yellow for them in this match. So that's 2 for BBVA, 1 for Jalisco. Well, it has been a very contested match. It's been clean for the most part. Ball play short. Let's see. Will Jalisco press? Will Jalisco make BBVA uncomfortable the same way BBVA has been able to do to them? Chino with a bad ball. Juan now will take that ball all the way back to the defense. And another option for BBVA to collect themselves and restart and regroup from this side of the wing. Now in the middle. Almost. And that looked like it was a foul. Referee does give it. It's a bit premature right there. Let's see what happens. A good turn. Richie with a chance to put that ball in. Unable to do so. Oh, what's going on right there? What's going on? It looks like we have ourselves a bit of a scuffle. Let's see. Looks like there's a bit of a commotion there. Two of the players have come together. Referee stops to play. It looked like there might have been a slap or a punch, but referee says we're going back into this. And now Dortmund get themselves going. Let's see what this play is going to be. Is he going wide? Is he going wide? Is he going short? It's a good ball, by the way. Very good ball, but it just doesn't read it correctly. And now an option for Jalisco. Let's see. Dortmund's done well to shift well. Let's see what happens. It's a good challenge. Let's see what's going in. Looks like the referee's giving a foul there, and it's a great opportunity for Jalisco to put themselves on the score sheet. It's going to be a ball that's either whipped in, and the goalkeeper is going to have to be attentive to this one. It's not going to be curling in, but looks like Jalisco has numbers forward. Let's see. Let's go and put this ball in. Ooh, and it's just hit the post. And again, BvB have just barely made it out of that one, just like in the first half. Jalisco, whilst they haven't had the best of games going forward, whenever they do get themselves in these opportunities, they've almost been able to capitalize on them. And I think BvA really need to kind of keep themselves composed in those opportunities for Jalisco. But again, we see what happens. A good chance to go forward. BvA does well. The possession, the ball, the movements, it's been all BvA in that department, but the chances have gone either way. And the game's about to start getting a little bit more physical now as we draw closer to that final whistle. Both teams starting to get a little bit more desperate. And now we're going to see BvA put this one in. They got themselves a couple of tall players here. They can take advantage of this. Ball's going to be whipped in. And there it is. The ball's in. What's an option now for? And it's cleared and ripped out of there. Easy now for BBVA. They do well to get themselves the ball back. I guess I've said it too many times in this game. It's a shot by Ricky, excuse me. Now an option for the goalkeeper to go forward. What's going to happen here? It's a great ball up. Will they finally win it? No. Great contest again. I think in the defensive department, BBVA have done well. If I had maybe two slip-ups in which Jalisco almost capitalized, but they've done well for the most part. Looks like that ball's going to go a bit too much and run out. And an option now for Jalisco to, again, reset and get themselves back into this. Let's see what's going to happen here. It's been a good game so far. Again, repeat, if this game does end up in a draw, we will go directly to penalties. No extra time whatsoever, straight into the penalty shootout. An option now for BBVA. Does well. Great reception. Great way to shield the ball, but he needs a little help here. Oh, but my goodness, what a great turn into the pocket of space. And now they'll easily try to collect and move forward. They play wide. Chino does well. Let's see, will he find himself going deep into this one? Yes, he does, and it's a corner. An option now again for BBVA to get numbers in the box. Will they or will they not capitalize? I'm saying this whole matchup. Let's see what happens here. Numbers forward. Good ball in. Great reception. No one to take that shot. And it looks like Jalisco could probably. Let's see what's going on right here. Does well. This man has plenty of space. He's an engine. That's all I gotta say. Completely went to recover that ball and then found himself back in the attack. draws a foul. And now again, Dortmund with an option. Now, will they put this one in? Let's see what happens. Good ball in. Good header. But the ball goes out, and it is a Jalisco goal kick. The ball is now played in. Too long for the attacker. Dortmund going to try to get themselves again another chance. You're looking at this as a game that's continuously running down the clock. I think at this point, Jalisco's best bet is for them to take it to the penalties, and I think that's what they're trying to hold off for at this point. Not much time left in this one. Let's see what happens here. Another corner for BBVA. Will they capitalize? Finally capitalize. Great ball in. Oh my goodness, just inches from connecting to that ball inside the 6-yard box, but just can't. And again, BBVA with the best chance. Let's see. Will Jalisco get themselves in this game? It just has not been their matchup. I think you have to give credit to BBVA for playing the way they have, but you really need to be finishing those chances. Great hustle right here. And the ball is BBVA's. Here we go. An option now for BBVA. Juan does well to move it wide. A great ball for Gino. Who's in the box? Who's ready to receive this? Oh, just unable to do so. But look at the hustle. And will that be called? No, referee says no. What? An option. Oh, and Marcus with the shot, but it just goes wide. Let's see what happens. Again now, Jalisco. Goalkeeper to take. Who will receive? Again, it's Dortmund. Jalisco. Oof. What a block. It's been a physical game, ladies and gentlemen. Very physical, very demanding game. Let's see. What will Dortmund do? They have the ball. They have the numbers for it, but that was just not the pass that they needed. Looks like we're minutes away from this game ending, and this game is still 0-0. Like mentioned prior, this game is just moments away from penalties. Referee giving that one, saying it was a clear challenge. Richie, oof, that looked a little bit harsh, but the referee says nothing. And now they're off to the races. And BBVA now moving, trying to move the ball. Just didn't acknowledge his run right there, but a great shot, and it's almost a great goal. It just hit the post. And BVV almost found themselves on the score sheet with what would have been a phenomenal goal. Jalisco yet again escaping. And still with a lifeline here. Moments away from calling this one as a draw. In the meantime, it's starting to smell more and more like penalties. But it's still BVA on the ball. Let's see what's happening here. Jamie with the chance. Oh, Jamie with a great ball. A great flick. Juan. Oof. Almost there. And oh my goodness. The miscommunication that just happened there almost cost the goal. But again, it's been BvBA for the most part. Who will have the last say? Who will have the last chance before we take this game into the penalties? Referee says that what has the referee given? That the ball has gone out is what I believe the ref gave. Jalisco will definitely take their time shifting that ball from one side to the other. I think they're banking on penalties. And I mean, who wouldn't with the performance that this goalkeeper's had? You would imagine that if there was any situation in which you wanted to get a penalty shootout, it would be today for Jalisco. What's the referee? Well, it's a drop ball situation, and the ball has now gone out. It's a chance for BBVA. Goalkeeper almost thought about taking that one, but Jalisco has pushed a little bit forward, making him think twice. Good shielding from there. Trying to play themselves out of that little, tight spot. Ricky does well. And it's a great ball to Juan. Who's checking in for Juan? It's a great ball in. Oh, it's a great reception. Header right there to contest it, but it's unfortunate that the flick on just wasn't towards the direction of his teammate. The ball gets flipped over. Referee has called it. It is 0-0 at the end. We have a goal. We have no goals in this game, which means we're going straight to the penalty shootout. One of these two have to advance. No extra time. And what better way to cap off this matchup than a more dramatic way? The penalty shootout. Captains will have to think who will be taking the penalties. It's a game of chance at this point, and I think BBVA are definitely going to be disappointed in themselves for not putting this game to bed when they had the chances. But credit to the goalkeeper for Jalisco for keeping this game still 0-0. And will he be the hero for today? As now we step into the penalty shootout, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to start the penalty shootout. A lot of people call it a coin toss. You just don't know where this is gonna go. Nerves, everything just coming together. Looks like BVA is gonna take the first one. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Looks like it's going to be Juan to take this one. Excuse me, Raul. Raul's gonna take this one against the goalkeeper. Angel. What's gonna happen here? Taking a step. He shoots and he scores. It's 1-0 for Dortmund. Remember, 5 penalties each. You gotta win this one. Now it's Jalisco. Coming up to shoot for them is number 19, Carlos Barahana. The pressure, the tense, to know that you have to go there. Here we go, Jalisco to try to draw this one. Does well to put into the back of the net. And there you go, it's 1-1. To take it is Ricky going up against the goalkeeper. Let's see what's gonna happen in this matchup. The intensity, everything. Taking up to take it, and it just hits the crossbar. It's out. Dortmund missed their second penalty, and it's 1-1 still, but Jalisco with a great opportunity to go forward in this gun. And it's Cruz to try to give Jalisco the opportunity to go and take the advantage. Cruz with a chance now. Referee blows the whistle. Gonna take it. He does, and he puts it into the back of the net. It's 2-1 for Jalisco now. Let's see what happens. Twist and turn of events. Dortmund just completely dominated this game, but didn't put the ball into the back of the net. And now, because of that, they find themselves down in this penalty shootout. It's going to be Juan to take this next one. The question is, can he put it in the back of the net? So 2-1 so far. And an option now for Juan to try to level things up. One missed penalty for BvB. The option now, and it does well to slot that one in the corner. Now it's 2-2, but still Dortmund with a penalty missed. So now Jalisco get a chance to find themselves yet again in the scoreboard, go up. It's got to be a mental game walking over there and knowing that, you know, if you miss, you give a chance for Dortmund to find themselves back up in this match. But if you score, you give that oh so gracious lead to your team. An opportunity now. Referee blows the whistle, and it's a great shot down the middle. Goalkeeper maybe should have been a little bit better, but still, this mental game, this mental aspect, and it's still Jalisco on top. It's Jalisco 3, Dortmund 2 in this penalty shootout. Again, the thought that must be going through some of these players' minds, and some of the players that missed some great opportunities thinking they should have had it back, and if they could have and they should have, then maybe this wouldn't be the situation that they find themselves in now. Dortmund with a chance to put themselves back in this game, and he does. Goalkeeper almost had it. Goalkeeper almost had it there. It's an option for Jalisco to put this one. Score is now level 3-all. With an option for Jalisco to put it 4-3, and it would really put the pressure on Dortmund, because if Jalisco scores this one, Dortmund is forced to score the next one. Let's see. The guy takes it, and it's a great save by the goalkeeper. The ball does not go in. What is the ref giving? Ref give it? And the ref gave it. Unbelievable. It is 4-3 now, and Dortmund need to score this penalty. Because if they don't, they're out. They're out of the playoffs. The defending champions are just one save away from being knocked out of these playoffs. Let's see. They take the step, and they're out. Dortmund are out, and Jalisco are into the finals. Some people would say that this game should have been Dortmund. These guys would want some of their chances back. Jalisco maybe wasn't the most deserving team. But I'll tell you this much. That's the game. That's the sport. You don't put the ball in the back of the net. You run these chances and these opportunities. And there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, Jalisco are into the playoff finals. And don't go anywhere, because we have Los de Arriba versus Corona United in what promises to be just as exciting and just as great. What a match. What a great game. And Jalisco are into the final. Dortmund will want that back. But unfortunately for them, they cannot. So there you guys have it. Jalisco winning in penalty. Dortmund don't. End game 4-3.